What's up, guys? Just want to chime in on this Dakota pipeline thing and to let you guys know something that you probably already know, which is this is just a delay, okay? I want progressives to be ready because this is going to come back up again, okay? The government fears progressives more than they do any other movement, and it has turned into a movement. And the reason they fear it is because they know out of all the other movements, only progressive movements are going to be the way that things are going to occur in which would get in the way of capitalism. They know that we're the only ones that would be involved in anything that would stand in the way of them making money at the cost of average people. No one on the right is going to do it. Everyone on the right is completely brainwashed, except for the people who benefit from being on the right. And of course, I'm talking about the extreme right. Look, I have some conservative values myself, believe it or not, I do. I have voted Republican quite a few times in my life, on a local level, of course. But now it's gotten to a point where the line has been drawn and people need to be ready. Look, they have a warrant out for Jill Stein for spray painting a bulldozer. They have a warrant out for her. And I guess they think that's supposed to make her look bad, but actually it gives me a hard on. I kind of want to go out and vote for her right now. I don't care whether she wins or not. I'm not voting for either of these disgusting mainstream candidates that they're throwing before us. I'm not doing it. They have a warrant out for Amy Goodman, the award-winning journalist for Democracy Now! They have a warrant out for her. And if I remember correctly, because I had to read it real briefly, I really was kind of busy while I was reading it. I was walking. I think they said it was just for covering the story. So I guess they're really upset because they had to delay this pipeline. But believe me, they're just delaying it. When have you ever seen the government come down hard on a right-wing protest? I'm not talking about situations where they have guns and they're taking over government buildings, but of course they even let them go too far with that. You let progressives do something like take over a government building while they have guns in their hand. You see how they beat the shit out of them now, even when they're peacefully protesting. So, if progressives ever even dreamed of doing anything involving guns, taking over government property, there would be bodies laying in the street. Definitely. They would not treat us with kid gloves. Okay? So get ready, progressives, because this is not the end of the Dakota pipeline thing. This is not the end of it. If anything, maybe Hillary told Obama, look, just relax. I'll handle it. No big deal. I got a big hammer. I got a lot of big guns behind me. Yeah, she's got all those evil boys, the Bush family, Negroponte, Kissinger, the whole nine. Several of those Iraq war criminals. She's got them all behind her. There's going to be some big things going to happen, and she is going to win. She's going to win. I just refuse to believe that she would have the sort of backing that she has. With everything from the media, everybody I just named, it's a long list of right-wing neocons that's behind her. That's the reason they got so upset when Donald Trump said something about the election being stolen, because they know that's true. That's what they're going to do. They are going to steal the election. They're not going to allow Donald Trump to win. Okay? It's just not going to happen. Okay? It doesn't matter to me. I don't like either one of them either way. But when I look at Hillary Clinton, it's just really difficult for me to believe. That would really be kind of a good thing, because then I would look at the system and say, wow, maybe it's a little bit more honest than I thought it was. But I don't believe that. So they got really upset. Even Barack Obama was on television, him along with a long line of other people saying, the idea of election fraud and elections being stolen is ridiculous. Yeah, right. Since when do Democrats not believe in election fraud? That's basically what we've been accusing, they've been accusing the Republicans of for about the last 25 or 30 years. Election fraud. Saying that they're trying to win elections at all costs, especially local elections. So since when do the Democrats not believe that elections can be rigged? That's ridiculous. You've been saying that all these years, attacking the Republicans all these years for basically, like I said, election fraud. Now all of a sudden you don't believe in election fraud. So they got really ticked off when he said that because they know, wow, this guy is really, he's causing some trouble because we are going to steal the election. And already he's getting people ready to act crazy if Hillary wins. We all know Hillary is going to win because we're not going to accept anything else. They know it. And they're just saying to themselves, and here's this guy saying if Hillary wins, the election was probably rigged. And they got upset because they know he's on to something. The election is going to be rigged, okay? And when Hillary gets in, big things are going to happen. A lot of right-wing neocon things are going to happen. And all I'm saying is get ready to get her in for 4 and get ready to get her out.